for joining us. And hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. We've got the UConn Huskies and the Oklahoma Sooners.
Well, these teams were able to survive their region and come out on top. Now they're part of the last 4 teams standing as they both fight for a right to play for the college championship in just a couple of days.
And it's been a fun tournament for both of these sides. You know, someone like Prez is raring to go and give his team a chance to play in a winner-takes-all game 2 days from now. So this is what college basketball is all about.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. They've got Martin, and it's Splitter in at the center. A rebound by Heel.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That one good for 2.
And one reason why Prez jumped to the top of the prospect list is because he had a great coach during high school. Coach Washington Falls gave him incredibly sound fundamentals, and it's allowed Prez to have a strong base with how he plays.
And not only did Coach Falls help him with his foundation as a player, but he also provided tremendous insight and advice into the world of basketball and the world that's around us in basketball. So I think Prez owes an awful lot to Coach Falls for the player he's become.
Here's Chapman, drilled from 11 feet out.
Yeah, Prez is high level from mid-range. I mean, all he needs is a little space, and he's good to let it go.
Day kicks to Martin. There's a screen. There's the pass to Keefe. He feeds it to Day. Pass to Keefe. Joseph dishes to Splitter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Day. And it's off from three-point range. On defense, the Huskies. Here's Chapman. Connects from three-point range. Prez has got 7 points.
And I think a lot of us expected Prez to put on a show in this one, but I don't think many saw this coming. What a dominating first half it has been for the budding star.
Well, it's games like this that have fueled the hype machine around Prez. I mean, the numbers tell some of the story, but when you see it for yourself, what he's doing out there, I mean, you see how special this player is.
The Sooners making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Tipped away. Ford with the steal. And here's the fast break. Alabaster leading the way. Here's Hudson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He doesn't get the second one. Here is Keefe. Outside Jennings. Keefe against Ellis. A baseline J. Here's Sims. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Sooners leading by 6. And once again off the mark by Oklahoma. Keefe passes to Jennings. The dish now to Joseph. At the top of the key, Sims. Here is Keefe. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. And no good. Now the Sooners take it the other way. Chapman, he's in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Alabaster is out there with Hudson. And it's Ford in at the 4 spot. Ellis left side. Alabaster in the corner. Ellis kicks to Prez. Moves back up. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Jennings. UConn trails by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
On the floor for UConn. We've got Keefe. And it's Joseph in at the small forward position. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And this is a deficit that isn't problematic, but they'll want to start chipping away at it as soon as they can before time starts to work against them.
Well, you know, Greg, I think we got to give Prez a lot of credit for putting this team in a place where they can just play their game and let the clock do the rest. I mean, they came out with a lot more intensity early and very much in the driver's seat now.
On the court for Oklahoma, Chapman is in at the point. Out there with Heald. Hudson is up there with Alabaster. And it's Ford in at the power forward. Here's Splitter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. The Sooners leading by 9. Now Prez. He's got 9. Poke loose. 7-foot shot. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Tell you what, it's not easy being tagged the top high school prospect, as Prez was early on for his class. But you have to give him credit for taking the honor in stride and keeping his feet on the ground while his head was in the sky.
Yeah, and I think what keeps Prez grounded about being that top recruit is that he knows it means nothing if he doesn't continue to grow and perform at the next level. A lot of players will think they've made it when they get that accolade, but Prez knows it's just the beginning.
Here is Day. Tries a 3. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Count it. And that's 13 points for Prez.
Look at the heart from Prez attacking the defense on the drive, making it look very simple.
Here is Day. Covered by Chapman. Passes it to Keefe. There's the screen. From deep. And it's Oklahoma with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Heald kicks to Hudson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there. And the free throw, no good. UConn trails by 15. Reed kicks to Pierce. UConn moving that ball around. And that one is good.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And here's Edwards. Here's Hudson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an...
He's making a switch here. McGuire's checked in. The Sooners leading by 17. On the floor for UConn. We've got Pierce, and it's Posey in at the 2. Prez dishes to Thornton. He gets that one.
I don't
want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that one misses. Davis is checked in for Oklahoma. And a switch here also for UConn. Howard's checked in for Pierce. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Chapman.
Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He's got 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Boy, you got to love the passion Prez plays with. When he's on the floor, he's going all out on every possession.
Joseph, he's checked in for UConn. And he makes both free throws.
Thank you for making me draw those punches.
34 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Here's Posey, defended by Chapman. And Posey kicks to McGuire. Here's Howard. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And the free throw, no good. Oklahoma with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Prez. Posey covering.
Jump ball, jump ball, jump ball. YouTube.
5 seconds left to play here in the second half. And so it's Oklahoma winning this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports.